Hello everybody, this is the Doctor and welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online! Agents of Yesterday expansion. We are in the 23rd century, a Lieutenant 9, so we're almost to 10, and we become a Lieutenant Commander, and I think that's when we also become a Temporal Agent, from what I'm told. I needed to get to that point, people are telling me, or else I'm not going to be a Temporal Agent before the event ends. But I think I'll be there after this mission, so thank goodness for that. The Battle of Caleb 4. This is actually the last of Agents of Yesterday missions, so I'm not sure if there's going to be more TOS missions that opened up after this, or if this is all they have. If all they have is like 5 missions, that's kind of a disappointing faction, is it not? I'm just saying. Alright, let's do this. Rogue temporal operatives strike during one of Federation's greatest defeats. Stop them before a bad situation becomes terminally worse. So again, another temporal mission, like the last 3 have all been temporal missions already.
We have a situation in the Caleb system. The Klingons are massing a battle fleet in that sector, and it's pointed at Federation space.
Okay, Klingons.
I'm leading a force to respond to this aggression, and I want you to be a part of it. If they cross the line, we need to be ready for anything.
We're going to get Mark IV stuff, so that tells us we are going to be a Lieutenant Commander after this, but we can upgrade our Type 3 phaser to a Mark IV. I'm looking forward to that. And some new weaponry. Oh, all kinds of stuff here. Ground gear and space gear.
Stay safe out there.
I'm looking forward to those upgrades.
This is a pivotal moment in Federation history.
Okay, so more temporal stuff.
The Nakul may attempt to disrupt it somehow. Change the course of time.
Of course
We'll need to
will.
look for signs of temporal flux.
Of course we do. Temporal flux, that darn temporal flux.
If they show up, we'll need to deal with them.
No matter what.
what.
Now, hopefully he won't interrupt me here some more, but I want to talk about what I'm going to do after I become a temporal agent and finish this series here, whatever. I'm going to see what comes next. If there are no more like TOS missions, and then we have like just the regular Federation missions that we've played before, there's no reason for me to re-record those missions. I just did an entire playthrough on the Federation with Rami Summers. So if you want to see those missions, you can go see those Federation missions. I don't need to record them again. So, but if there are unique TOS missions that open up and we're able to play those, then that's what I will record. So for this Agents of Yesterday expansion, I'm only going to record what's different from the standard Starfleet Federation 25th century playthrough. Does that make sense? Only what's different from that. And however, what I will do is I will be playing this off camera, continuing to level the character, and when I get like new ships at new ranks, I will make new videos about that, because I purchased the Temporal Agents pack and I have all of the TOS temporal ships that we're going to get. There's like a Daedalus, there's a Ranger class, I don't know all the classes, but they're basically like temporal TOS ships. So I'm going to take those ships and and use them in this playthrough. And so what I'll do is, like, when I hop in a new ship, I'll make a whole video about it. I'll make a whole video about equipping the new ship, getting it set up, seeing what configurations we can do, and then I will go take it into some patrols, do some battles with it, and we'll see what that new ship is like. And then later on, as I get it even more upgraded, like toward the end, I'll probably make another video and show you, you know, where it's come and how good that ship is for that level or that tier of character. For example, Lieutenant Commander, I'm going to get a new ship, right? So between levels 10 and 20, I'm going to have a brand new ship. So I'll make a primary video showing you setting up that ship, going into battle, and then at like right before I hit 20, I'll make another video that shows by the end of that rank where I am with that ship, and then I'll talk about how it's been for that range of levels, you know, between 10 and 20. I'll talk about how good of a ship it was for that level. I guess that would be tier 2, wouldn't that? Tier 2 ship. And that way I can discuss it. So I'll have like 2 videos per ship, per rank. How does that sound? I think that's a good idea. That way you guys can see what these TOS temporal ships are like. I'm excited. I want to see what they're like myself. The Battle of
All
Caleb
hands,
4.
this is Admiral Garrett aboard the USS Yorktown. I'm the commanding officer of this task force. Our long-range sensor platforms have detected a Klingon battle fleet massing near this system. At the moment, they're attacking our subspace relay network in order to disrupt communications and long-range surveillance in this sector.
Uh-oh.
We have the Klingons outnumbered at this time. Should they abandon reason and follow a standard attack doctrine, fire to disable their ships if possible. A strong show of force should send them back to their side of the line. All ships go to yellow alert. Garrett out.
Okay. I just want to make sure all my weapons are on auto fire because I just added that new dual beam bank. Yes, it is. All right, we're attacking Klingons, or they're attacking us, and we're attacking back.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Well, it's nice having a large fleet.
The Klingon formation is breaking. All ships, give chase.
Target's shields have failed.
Yeah, it's nice having a large fleet. That's really cool. That ship flying backwards? I mean, seriously? What the heck was going on there? Are you guys gonna follow, or am I doing this alone?
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
They did not follow.
Target's shields have failed.
Come on, guys. Where are you? Get over here. It's gonna be hard to do by myself. Okay, something's happening.
Target's shields have failed.
Torpedoes on my mark. Doom, 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 doom. Those were different color torpedoes. Wait a minute. They changed red all of a sudden.
Klingon ships. Decloaking?
Yeah, they can do that now.
All ships, this is Garrett. Execute battle plan Sigma 4. Repeat, execute battle...
Ah! Whoa, that's a battle.
Concentrate fire on the cruisers. We need to protect the...
Ow. We're dead, Jim. We're dead. Holy crap, that's a lot. Dude. Those Klingons are really on us. He's got me in a tractor beam
The
there.
mighty Federation
They're all
has
tractor
been
beaming
brought
us.
to heel at last by the Klingon Empire. Those who remain shall know mercy in return for your unconditional surrender.
I thought Klingons didn't take prisoners, Core.
We Klingons can be gracious in victory, though should you wish to die in battle with honor, I will gladly oblige you.
I'm picking up a temporal anomaly on one of the Klingon ships. It's consistent with readings we've seen at previous Nakul incursions. They're trying to interfere with the timeline again.
Until we break out of this tractor beam, there's not much I can do, Daniels.
Leave that to me. I'll modify the transporter and beam you over, past their shields.
Oh, okay.
Once on board, free the ship and neutralize the anomaly if you can. Hurry. We're literally running out of time.
Okay, alright. We'll do it. Jeez. Yes, we're on board a Klingon ship. Good thinking. Let's move out. Oh, I didn't even read this part. I was just going to do that. Daniels beamed us into barracks. I'm not picking up any security alerts. Looks like we got to a drop on the Klingons. I brought several photon charges along. If placed tactically, we can use them to disrupt the ship's power grid and take down the tractor beam. Good thinking. Let's do that. Again, it looks like they just taken the Enterprise and redressed it, but whatever. That's not a door. Where's the door? That's a door. Klingons.
Enemy targets on sensor.
This is the captain. There are intruders in the engineering section. Eliminate them immediately.
The door's locked and we don't have their door codes. I think I can bypass it, but it'll take a little time. We'll cut it open. No time for anything else. Cut the door.
Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
Number 2 bomb.
Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
This should be number 3 bomb. These charges will do some damage. Now we just have to find the tractor beam controls. Which I'm guessing is through here where the green thing is at. Oh, here we go. Uh-oh.
You need to finish them now. All of them. You don't understand how dangerous they are.
Future guy.
I don't need to do anything. Do not forget who is captain here and who is merely a visitor.
I've given you the means to victory. I suggest you use them now.
Noted, though it seems we have other concerns now.
I warned you, Core. Deal with this. Don't fail me.
Future guy, so he's interfering. He's the thing.
Well. I was hoping for Kirk, but I got you. Pity.
And you got my whole away team waiting back there to shoot you in the face.
So you're the Federation globflies who found their way onto my ship. A bold maneuver, to be sure. Bold or not, you remain insects. a minor nuisance to be exterminated, swiftly and without mercy.
Your allies are using you. The Nakul aren't here to help you. They're here to help themselves.
And in that way, we are alike, for we both are here to help ourselves.
I like how there's a battle
Today, I will
going
take
on
what
out there.
I want in the Empire's name and use it to utterly defeat the Federation. And the Nakul, should the time for war come, we will meet them in glorious battle. But for now, our goals align.
I like how there's just huge battle going on while he's trying to talk. Well, my away team did a pretty good job, so I'll give it to them. They did all. Oh, hey,
A valiant
hey.
effort, little fly. But it is over. Glorious! Long shall I remember this day.
Klingons. Wow, he punched me out, man. He punched me in the face. Did you see that? That's a cool scene right there. Some nice flying there. The charges work. The tractor beam is down and the Crescent Rose is free to navigate, but feedback from the tractor beam took down our warp capability. The others are still caught in tractor beams, though their systems are operational. If we freed them from the tractor beams, they could escape. Well, let's do that.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
This is Garrett. We're outmatched here. Disengage under best possible power.
I gotta free them from tractor beams first.
Well done. Thanks for the help.
Target's shields have failed.
Nice work. I owe you one.
Make for heading 265 Mark 10 at best speed.
Run while you can, Starfleet. You won't
Hull
get
integrity
far.
below 75%. Target's shields have failed.
I'm supposed to protect them? What the heck?
4 shields failing.
Well, they run away. I gotta do all this by myself? Really? Really?
Right shields failing. Hull integrity below 50%. Hull integrity
Ah!
5%.
Well, duh. I can't take on 50. Holy crap. That's a lot of ships. I can't take on that many ships by myself.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
I can't move very fast either.
Target's shields have failed.
They're like far away from me. They keep flying. They're all flying away from me. I'm supposed to protect the ships, but I can't even get to them. See, they're firing. Okay, one got away. Two got away. I can't get to them. They're all flying far away from me, and this guy won't leave me alone. Dude, seriously. Stop it. I'm gonna take you out.
Target's shields have failed.
Ow.
It won't be forgotten. You've done us all proud. Give him hell, my friend.
I won't be forgotten. You left me here to die?
At least one Starfleet officer has the courage to die well. Tommy.
They left me here all alone. If I take them out one at a time, I think I can get them all.
Target shields have failed. Left shields failing.
Ow.
Below 75%. Right shields failing.
Ow, ow, ow. I'm gonna explode.
Rear shields failing.
Oh, that's a lot of them. Cutscene. Did I make it? Hey, I vanished. I cloaked. I have no idea what's happening right now. I exploded.
I'm afraid you're dead. Your ship was destroyed in combat while protecting the retreat of Admiral Garrett's forces.
I blame Admiral
Your
Garrett.
sacrifice allowed Garrett to warn Starfleet about Klingon cloaking tech. But your ship was lost with all hands. At least,
Really?
that's what's in the history books. I've
I
brought you
died?
and the crew members I could save to the early 25th century.
25th
You're being
century.
recruited as a temporal agent. Since you're dead, we're giving you a new identity.
So that's how they're doing
We have a
this, huh?
speed training and reacclimation process that will help you to fit in.
Speed training.
I know this is a bit unusual,
Whoa, where is...
but you'll get used to it.
I'm not even there. I'm invisible.
Believe me when I say it's better than the alternative.
You're talking to nobody, Daniels. So I'm learning about the future. I'm Superman or Supergirl. That's what it is. I'm in the Fortress of Solitude, and I'm going through my training process. I become Supergirl. Dun 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 dun. Nope. Okay. Guess I'm not. I have some things to say about this. I need a place. I need a moment. Whoa! Congratulations on becoming. Okay, so I got more of all my veteran things. So I get what? All right, my head is in circles. Well, this is Earth Spacedock, the one I recognize, and what am I wearing? Okay, first of all, I don't know where to start. I just don't know where to start. Okay, well, let's start with this. Garrett and the other ships left me to die. Literally. They abandoned me. They're like, you stay and fight and let us leave. Why me? Why our ship? Why not one of the other ships? He basically sacrificed us so they could escape. So I got some beef with that, first of all. I mean, come on, I'm a Starfleet officer, but come on. He left us there to die. I mean, I would understand one ship trying to get away to send the message to Starfleet. But all of the ships? No. They should have stayed and helped fight with me. Could have fought off those ships that were there. I was doing pretty good on my own till the very end. But if the rest of the ships stayed and helped, and one of the ships got away, that makes a little more sense. Wow, I don't know, man. What a way to die. What a way to go out, though. Ah, man, I don't know. So that's the reasoning. So we died in history. My character died in history, literally, and that's how we become a temporal agent. Daniels brings us to the future. Why the 25th century? He doesn't explain. See, that's where I have a problem. He has not explained why the 25th century. He could have brought us to the 24th, to the 29th, to the 31st. Why the 25th century? No explanation there. Okay, so this is how they're doing it. This is how I become a temporal... So I'm a temporal agent because I died. Now, what about my crew? He didn't say anything about my crew. Did he let all my crew die? So all my crew died, and all my bridge officers died, except me. And I become a temporal agent. He saved me, but everybody else under me died. Think about how I must feel about that. A person, a real person, would not be able to get over that so easily. That everybody that was under them has just died, and you alone were saved. That's really crazy to think about. That would mess with your mind. Okay, but I guess this is how Star Trek Online is doing this. This is how we become a temporal agent. This is how we, this is how we get to the 25th century to play all the regular Federation missions we'll have to play to level up and stuff. I also have no idea what I'm wearing. I am not walking straight for some reason. I can't, I want to move my HUD thing over because it's in the way. See what I'm wearing here. What is that? Why did my costume change? I guess so I'm not recognized as a 23rd century person, but what a choice there. That and I've got this little skirt. New officer. Oh, great. I have a new bridge officer. That's neat. Good, because all of my bridge officers are dead. Talk to logistics officer. Or do I need to go to Starfleet Academy? The Battle of Caleb 4. Speak with logistics officer. I guess I need to speak to this person to get my rewards.
Welcome to Earth Spacedock. Busy day on the holodeck, sir? I love dressing up for those historical holo novels, too. My Harry Mudd costume took first prize last year. That being said, you're scheduled for a meeting with the top brass, so you might want to update your uniform beforehand. The Admiral can be a stickler for that sort of detail, after all.
So...
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Well, there I am, Lieutenant Commander 10. And look at all these goodies I have. Welcome to Earth Spacedock. You're scheduled for a meeting with the top brass, so you might want to update your uniform beforehand. Ooh. I wonder if I'm now going to get the options to put on the costume I had designed. Okay. Well, we get to pick a science or a tactical. I guess since everybody's dead, let's take... Let's start with a tactical so that I have a tactical person. Well, this is a human tactical. What do you have? Attack pattern Omega 3. That's good. But I'm never going to have a commander tactical station. Probably. Oh, I can retrain these powers. Let's just take the tactical character. Okay, so I guess join. Okay. I guess we need to go visit the tailor. But we get to see if I can put on that uniform. Or not uniform, but the one I have saved for this character. Let's see if I can put that on now. Now that I'm Lieutenant Commander 10. And then I can show you guys what I wanted to look like. Let's see. Modify. Load outfit. Okay, I can load. Let's see if it actually loads. No, it's still missing the pieces. I'm gonna have to like figure out why it's missing costume pieces. Again, I probably have to claim it has that one. I probably have to claim stuff that I don't have yet on this character. That's probably it. Well, anyway, that's how she's supposed to look down here, but anyway. Well, we'll just do this for now, because the others aren't working, so we'll load this one. I'll have to go through. What do you think, guys? Is that a good Ruby Rose? I mean, here's the problem with this. First of all, modify. The body, I cannot make her any shorter. 5'6" is as short as I can make this. According to the wiki, she's 5'2". So I cannot make her any shorter in terms of height. I've kind of got everything turned down as much as I can to try to reduce her size. Let me tell you, the Cryptic does not make it easy to create a young people in this game. They're good for setting up adults, but like if you try to create a young person, it's very difficult. You have to reduce the size of like everything to try to make it look like a young person, and then sometimes they look deformed. Like, I don't think I got the face right. I'm gonna have to work on it. I know it's not perfect, and it's not even the outfit I want, but it'll work for now. Did I didn't? Well, look at that. It's not even showing up. Wait a minute. Now, what is going on here? Load outfit. Load. Purchase. My costume is not showing up on me. You are wearing your only outfit, except I'm not wearing my only outfits. Well, I don't know what's going on with this. I'm gonna have to go through this off screen and figure it out. Yeah, that ain't working. Okay, well, sorry guys. I don't have the look finalized. It's not working, as you can see, so I'm going to have to go through and figure it out. But I'll do that in a little bit. Let's continue on with the introduction to ESD here, so that we can finish our Welcome to Earth Spacedock. And then we'll look at the missions, because I'm curious where the missions go from here and stuff. And I guess what I'm probably going to do is make a separate video equipping our ship, because I could make a whole long video about that. Oh wait, this is not right. Oh no, it is right. Talk to Temporal Agent Philip Cray. Yeah, okay. Welcome to the 25th century, Lieutenant. We've been expecting you. Your new cover identity is in place, and Admiral Quinn's expecting you in the office behind me. Report to him for your orders. Remember, do not tell anyone about your status as a temporal agent. Your goal is to observe and correct, not to interfere. There we go. Accolade complete. Temporal agent. That's what I've been waiting for. Temporal transponder. You received 1 temporal agent trait unlocked. You received a new title choice. Temporal recruit. You are now a temporal agent. You have a unique trait that gives bonus dilithium ore to you and your teammates. No. As a temporal agent, you will be able to earn many additional rewards as you complete later missions. I'm a temporal agent, guys. I did it. Let's see.
Greetings. How can I assist you today? Or in the future?
So, I can't see what the rewards are for being the temporal agent yet. I need to be level 20 to do that, so I need to get this character to level 22. Or at least level 20, I mean. That's all, thanks. Okay, so let's report to Quinn. Let's get the Welcome to Earth Spacedock finished.
Come in. I've been expecting you. I've recommended you for a command position on board a ship of the line. There are several fine ships available for an officer of your caliber. Head to the shipyard to select your new ship, then return to me for your assignment.
Okay. I'm not going to actually select the ship right now. I just want to end the Welcome to Earth Spacedock, so we are officially Lieutenant Commander 10. And that's where I'm going to mark the end of this video. But what I'm going to do is I'm definitely going to make a separate video after this, where I'm going to equip our new temporal ship, and we'll talk about that. Okay, this person is not doing a good thing. Alright, speak with Lieutenant Laurel, shipyard. Continue. That's really all we have to do now. We should be able to go back to Quinn, turn this in, and now we'll be an official Lieutenant Commander 10. And I will show you my ship options, and we'll look at what missions I can do, because I'm curious if there's any new TOS missions to add here.
I see you chose a fine ship with a top-notch crew.
Not yet,
one of
but I will.
Starfleet's best. I hope you're ready to get back out there. A situation has come to my attention, and I'd like you to look into it.
Done. Welcome to Earth Spacedock. So, Stranded in Space, it says, is the next mission. So that is the regular Starfleet Federation 25th century missions. Okay, let's kind of get out of the way here from people, and let's take a look at things real quick. Let's look at the missions, because I'm interested in seeing how they're structured here. All right, okay, so we did Agents of Yesterday, and it does show it all here, and we can replay those missions as here in the 25th century. So we have all of that still that we just did, and now it goes into the Klingon War. Welcome to Earth Spacedock, which we just finished, and then Stranded in Space. So this is the standard missions that have always been here. Stranded in Space, diplomatic orders, hide and seek, stop the signal. There's nothing new here in terms of Agents of Yesterday expansion. Nothing new here under that one. Now we do have this one called Yesterday's War. This is new, and in fact I have done a playthrough of the Yesterday's War missions. I will put a card link in the top right corner you can click on to go see that playlist, but I did all of Yesterday's War, all the new missions there, and I did all the new missions under Future Proof, where these are. So I already have recorded missions with those, and I'll link you to that. I'm not sure if I'll re-record them on this character, because it would just be the same mission. I would just be showing the same mission over again. So I bet that will open up once we do Hail. The rest of them will open up. Then Wasteland, that of course is regular stuff. The Romulan missions, I mean, that's all the same. Cardassian missions. Breen Invasion. Borg Advance, all this is the same. Solinate, Ice and Sphere stuff. Delta Quadrant missions, of course there's a lot of those. The Iconian missions, Future Proof. Sunrise, Stormbound, Time and Tide, the Temporal Freight. Yeah, all this is the same, and it ends with Ragnarok. So the storyline structure is exactly the same as what you'll find on a regular Federation 25th century character, or quote, faction. So the only unique things to an Agent of Yesterday, Temporal Agent character, blah blah blah, expansion are these 5 missions here that we did: In the Shadow of Cestus, Painful Omens, Return to Babel, Tangled Webs, and the Battle of Caleb 4. That's it, guys. 5 missions that make up a faction. Everything else was already there and is part of the previous factions. So all we have is that. And the stuff under Yesterday's War. But it's cross-faction. Those can be played on any faction. So, wow. There's only 5 unique missions. So, I don't know about you guys, but I don't consider 5 missions being a faction. Those are the only unique missions to the 23rd century faction, is those 5 missions. I call that a featured series, a featured episode series, not a faction. A faction would have unique missions, many unique missions, like the Romulan faction has a lot more unique Romulan missions when you play that faction. It also has cross-faction missions that you can play that are shared between all the factions, but it has its own missions, and it has a lot more than 5. So they went kind of backwards, or not backwards. They went kind of easy, or took the lazy way out with this faction, in my opinion. Now they call it a faction, but I honestly, I have a problem calling it a faction. I don't mind that they have, new unique missions to play. That's great, but they need to call it what it is. What they're calling it now is false advertising. They're calling it a whole faction, and it's not. It's false advertising. It is not a whole faction. It's a featured episode series. It's a playable featured episode series. That's what I'll call it. A playable featured episode series. Not a faction. Quote me on that. Because I firmly believe that you cannot have a separate faction out of just 5 unique missions. Heck no. That's not a faction. That's a playable featured episode series. All we've done is create a new character in supposedly the 23rd century, and we played through a featured episode series. But now that we're in the 25th century, all the missions are exactly the same, and they're all cross-faction. No difference at all. So that's disappointing, guys. This is not a faction. Agents of Yesterday is not a faction. It's a playable featured episode series. That's what it is. I'm sorry if you don't like it. If you think I'm being harsh and complaining too much about it, it's because I don't like when people call something something that it's not. And they're calling it something that it's not. They Crypticus think they've done this wonderful job on creating a new faction. They have not. They have not created a new faction. I'm sorry. I've just played it. That's my experience. And those are my opinions. You can agree or disagree all you like. But that's my opinion. Let's take a quick look at the ships. Obviously, a not customized ship. We're still in our old ship there. I am definitely going to get a new ship, but I'm going to make a separate video on it. Get a new starship, browse selection. So, we are now Lieutenant Commander. We can have the regular cruiser that you would fly in the Federation, the regular escort, the regular science vessel, the science vessel refit, the cruiser refit. I've flown all of these ships. I have all of them. Escort refits. And here's the new one. This is the one I have because of the Temporal Agent Pack. This is the Temporal Science Vessel. It's Daedalus class. But it's a temporal ship. It has like temporal abilities, or atemporal ability, molecular deconstruction beam and all that. It's only a tier 2 ship though, so keep that in mind. I mean, it's very limited obviously in bridge officer seating and other specs and stuff, but because it's a Z-Store ship, it should be a little bit more powerful in terms of a, you know, ship at tier 2, and we are tier 2 at Lieutenant Commander 10. So this is going to be my Lieutenant Commander 10 tier 2 ship. Now it is a science ship, and I of course am an engineer, but the whole reason I bought this pack was to use these Z-Store ships that it gave us at each tier. So this will be my next ship, and I'm going to try it out and play it. But I'm not going to do it in this video. I'm going to make a separate video. I'm going to equip the ship in that video, and we're going to go into some patrols and take a look at it. I'm going to upgrade the gear on it and stuff, as you know, do what as much as I can, because now I can share some energy credits with myself from my other characters, and I can put some good gear on this, and hopefully get enough, you know, claim all the stuff I can claim from the Z-Store for my account now, and work on my tailor uniform because it's not working. And okay, come on, don't do that. What is it with these people and these invites? I swear, this must make new players really upset or turn new people off. I bet people who are like new to the game probably get very turned off by all these frequent team requests and probably fleet requests and other stuff too. You can turn that off, and I need to do that. I forget where it's at. Oh, there it is. It's under privacy, and then you can do allow only friends and fleet. Allow only friends and fleet to make team invites, and now that won't happen again. And then also allow fleet invitations off, and now that will not happen again, will not bother me. Okay, so there's a lot for me to do here. So how I'm going to structure videos going forward is, now that I've played through the through the Agents of Yesterday playable series, that I'm going to call it. I am now a temporal agent, or a temporal recruit. I have reached that level. So the only thing left for me to do is just to continue leveling the character up. And I'm going to do that by playing the missions, of course. But these missions we've already played before. These are just the standard Federation Starfleet missions that you get on the Starfleet faction anyway. They're all cross-faction missions. So I'm just going to play all these off screen. I'm not going to record every single mission. I just did a playthrough with Rami Summers that was 100 videos long. It took me 100 videos to play through all the missions. So this one would probably likely be bigger than that if I did that. So there's no way that I'm going to record every single mission. It's not necessary. It'll just be repeating what I've just done. Redundant. Completely redundant. Instead, what I'm going to do is every time I get a new starship and reach a new rank, I will make a new video. So after this one, I'm going to record a new video getting the Daedalus ship. we're going to equip it, get it set up, and then go into a patrol and check out what its capabilities are and what it can do. Then I'm just going to continue playing the character off screen, and sometime around level 19 or so of the character, I will come back again and do another video of the Daedalus and show you what upgrades I've made since then on it, take it into battle, and I'll give you my opinion on what I think of that tier ship during that rank, during, you know, rank 10 to 20, how it was for that tier 2 level playing. Then I'll turn 20, and then I'll equip the next ship, and we'll talk about it and make a video, and I'll keep doing that every rank. So the next ship, this is the wrong place, the next ship after tier 2, of course, let's just look at all the ships that are going to be available. We're going to do the Daedalus. That's going to be my tier 2 ship. Then tier 3 ship is going to be, what is it going to be? Perseus class. This is going to be my tier 3 ship, so I'll make a video on it and we'll talk about it and I'll use it and figure it out. Then my tier 4 ship, what are you going to be, tier 4 ship? You are going to be the Temporal Cruiser Gemini class. It's a 4-nacelled ship. So that's going to be my tier 4 ship that I will equip and we'll talk about. And then tier 5, I will do the, what do we have here? So a lot of tier 5 ships for sure. Here it is. Temporal Battle Cruiser Ranger class. So the Ranger class here, it almost looks like the Pioneer, doesn't it? But the Ranger class is going to be my tier 5 ship, so we'll make videos on that. And I think that's the last one. I don't think there's a tier 6 TOS ship. I looked and I couldn't find one earlier. So I don't think there's a tier 5 TOS ship. So I will do a video on the tier 2 TOS ship, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5. That's the plan. That's how I'm going to do things. And then, of course, when I come back with that first video, I'll have her costume working, hopefully. But anyway, that's where I'm going to leave this. And those are the videos that are going to come out. Now, I don't have a set time period that the videos will come out. It'll be in the future, but it's not. I don't know what week or what day it'll be on. Maybe a weekend. I'm thinking I'll probably release those on the weekend. And I don't know how long it's going to take me. Obviously, I've just got to sit down and play through the character and level the character up. So when I have time to do that, I will do that. And so when I reach those levels with those ships, then I'll make those videos and I'll probably put them up on the weekends. You can expect those on the weekends. And that's going to be the remainder of this playthrough. Now, if there's anything else that comes along the way that I find that's unique or interesting or new or different with this character versus a regular character, you know, the regular Starfleet character faction, then I'll record it. But if there's nothing else that's different, then there's no reason to record it because we've seen it a million times. So that's where I'm going to leave this, and that's my plan. So obviously, to get those new videos with the starships that I'm going to make in the future coming out, the only way, of course, you'll know when those come out is if you can subscribe. You know, you'll get a notice when those videos are out. Because again, they will come, but I mean, no idea when that'll be. It'll just be kind of a random thing. I'll just, one weekend, you'll just see, you know, one posted up. And it'll just be like that. That's my plan. Ooh, that's weird. I moved my microphone like I was done talking, but I wasn't done talking. So that's my plan, and that's how things are going to go. If you have any questions, you can let me know. And so at this point, you know, I'm going to kind of just do the next video on the ship, and then we'll just go from there. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.